I now have the privilege of introducing Dr. Swati Kulkarni, who has a brilliant and unusual career as a diplomat. She's a doctor, an MBBS from Nagpur's Government Medical College. She was then selected for her MS in surgery and MTech in biomedical engineering at IIT Mumbai at the same time. But then she went and appeared for the Indian Foreign Service, got accepted there and joined in 1995. Before being posted, she's had a brilliant career in the IFS. Before being posted as Regional Passport Officer in Mumbai, she was the Consul General of India in Cape Town, South Africa till July 2014. Her other diplomatic assignments were as Deputy Head of Mission at Muscat, First Secretary at the Indian High Commission in London, before that at Mauritius and Spain. I'm keeping it short. She's also worked as Additional Private Secretary to the External Affairs Minister. I now invite Dr. Swati Kulkarni to make a presentation.
Thank you very much. Good evening to all of you. See, you have heard the private perspective. Now I have to give you a government perspective here. I will do it at the risk of overlapping some data, some figures and some information, of course. We also do PowerPoint presentations. You know, I was in some mission, so one gentleman was telling me he always do PowerPoint presentations, so much so that he was in government too, that also at the wedding of his daughter he did PowerPoint presentation. So government people are also PowerPoint presentation savvy, but ours is more layman's language, not a very management savvy language. I'm sure you will enjoy it. See, over 6 decades, there has been considerable expansion in the scope and the volume of the passport services which government used to do. See, this rapid increasing demand, it necessitated us to have a relook at what we were doing. See, we used to have a passport offices which were so much crowded. We used to have processes where it was partly manual, partly done online. See, the scenario, we wanted to have some age where we can have certain processes which can be automated, or perhaps why not to make it fully automated. So when we had this thinking going on in the government, MEA being the system where the people move around the globe and they are more open to all sorts of changes, so it was MEA took a lead. And we said, ki, bhai, we do have passports all over the country. We have district passport cells, we have passport facilitation centers. But what is at the end of it? We are getting passports by post, but 40% of them are incomplete. Then there are wide regional variations. Maharashtra is doing something, Kerala is doing something. So why don't we have a standardized system? With this thinking in mind, government proceeded how we have to develop our system where all stakeholders will have benefits. So who are the major stakeholders in this? The major stakeholders for us, like government is being the primary one, and then we have citizens and of course passport officials. So government, what we wanted to have a responsive government with public accountability. We wanted to have our staff which is motivated, which can sustain the higher productivity, and of course it has to have a citizen focus. How to make it more convenient, how to make it more transparent, reliable, and how to make it very, very citizen friendly. So the main focus was citizen centric, you can call it citizen centric also. So let us see all stakeholder how it benefited with this thinking. So government introduced a centralized nationwide software. We established 78 passport seva kendras, the latest being the Shillong one. And there are more in pipeline. We will have in northeast states and back home near Sholapur. We have also passport Laghu Kendras. Then we stopped our postal services and district facilitation centers and other things. With this Passport Seva Kendras, our ministry is also saying that we will have it in every district. So that's another big goal we have kept for us. Let us see how we achieve it. But that is how first we established these many passport seva kendras. Then what we did is we introduced simple passport form. People used to grumble. They used to say, oh my God, this is so tedious. We need agent, we can't do this. But then we simplified it. Then we introduced biometrics and the photograph that is compliant with international standards. Why biometrics and why photograph? It's because for the security reasons. How to make it compliant with international standards, because they will say, oh, you have got an Indian passport, it's handwritten, we can't give you a visa, go back again. So no, we wanted to have a passport which is competing with other developed nations. Then we have to have an online interface with police and postal authorities, and of course with our security press at Nasik, which prints booklets for us. Why with police? Because the police verification, it used to take little longish before. Not little, it's little understatement, but then now it has been made online, so it does improve the way we function. Then there is postal authorities. Why? Because they will track once it goes from our office. So tracking has become very easy. And with Nasik Press, we can manage our booklet supply very easily with the online interface. So with the Ministry of External Affairs, we are joining with police, we are joining with Indian Post, we are joining with our Nasik Press. So in a way, 3 government systems are coming together. And then we ensured that it should have an end-to-end tracking system. The person shouldn't feel anxious. He has to know where exactly his passport is stuck up and why. And all in all, above it, what we did is certification should be given by a specialized government agency which can see whether the software which we have established, whether it's good, how it's the quality. So that quality assurance was given. Then what were the benefits for our workforce? Suddenly you impose something on them, they are reluctant to change. So what is exactly, how to motivate them? So we brought uniform and simple work procedures. Many of the things were simplified. Then we had introduced the better office environment, because with the Passport Seva Kendras, our people also were decentralized. We had skill enhancement for them. Regularly we had training. We still have training for them, workshops for them. TCS also helped us how to do certain things online, because many of our staff were 50 plus. So they wanted to have certain training from time to time so that they are tech savvies. They can do various technological related things on their computer. Otherwise, our files were stuck up. Then there was expansion and restructuring of cadre. Many of our staff, they were just doing only one thing whole life. They were in the one section and they never had any promotion avenues. So we tried to make various schemes were introduced. They were given more promotions. So 60% of staff moved upward. We also did new staff, we recruited, we did deputation, recruitment, staff selection commission came. So all this expanded our staff, our cadre. Then there was introduction of productivity linked incentive scheme. This is the only project where this system is introduced, where 15% or to 25% of the bonus you get, it's based on the principle where the differential system of functioning is rewarded, with a differential measurement of that particular work you do. So, because in passport everything is measurable. How many passports you are printing, how many people you are dealing with, how many passports you are dispatched. So everything is measurable there. So those people who are doing it fast, they can avail of this productivity linked incentive scheme. So it is on the quarterly basis. Last but not least, for the citizens what it was, it's simple procedures. How to make it more automated. People should be able to do it, even a person who is in a remote village, how he can do and fill up the form. So the form was simple to proceed. After that was also made simple. Then once you submit the file, how it will move. It was our automated movement of files was introduced. So transparency was at all levels. Tracking was at all levels. People could see where exactly their file is. Then we also had a standardized public redressal, which is functional in a very big way. We have our website where people can log on, they can see. They can say, in this passport office, my passport application is pending since long, why it is so, where is exactly it is. They, even if they don't have, they have not subscribed to the SMS service, they can track it through our passport portal. Then we do have centralized redressal mechanism where they also tell us, such and such person has approached our ministry, he can please see what exactly, where it is stuck up. And of course the person can also approach the respective passport office. He can meet regional passport officers daily from 10 to 12:30 anytime without appointment. Then we have made online RTI portal so that people can also ask us where exactly their application is, why it has been delayed, why the police verification is such, that we also give police verification reports to them. So at least they know why it has come adverse, because they feel adverse is a pretty strong word. So whether they have done some criminal activity or what. So all these things with RTA also we have given them, and we have been forthcoming to give them various information so that they know exactly why it has been stuck up. So all in all, MEA took a big lead in improving governance in passport offices by focusing on only three things: that how we made the faster service delivery, we made our system very citizen friendly, and transparency at all levels, because all decisions are taken in front of the citizen. He comes at our various counters and decisions are taken in front of him. He is aware why we are giving and why we are not giving also. Now as far as RPO Mumbai is concerned, we have our jurisdiction at Mumbai, Aurangabad, Ratnagiri, Bid, Sindhudurg, Daman, Silvassa, Dadar and Nagar Haveli. And then we have 3 PSKs. Malad we opened in, Malad and Andheri were opened in 20th March 2012. And we have Lower Parel also, which was opened later. Of course, we have a back office at Worli, where all the cases which are not settled in these PSKs, they are escalated there. In general, people are aware now how the system works. It's online application. Once his application reference number is created, then they pay money online. The appointment is booked. Then there is submission at A counter where TCS helps us. Then after that, there is a B counter and a C counter where our officers sit. They scrutinize all the documents, they process it there and there itself, and granting is also done in front of citizens. So whenever there is a fresh application, they go for a police verification, but even if it is a reissue case and the clear report is available, then there is no police verification. Then straight away passport goes for printing, its lamination, the back and the front, then stamping, and it goes for dispatch. So year-wise statistics, as you will see, for Mumbai from 2007 to 2014 till 7 December, and the system was introduced in 2012. So as you will see, Mumbai being such a financial capital for our country, there is not much of a activity. It has plateaued at least on an average 3,50,000. It's plateauing there. Because many of the cases are reissue cases. Fresh cases don't happen here often, because reissue meaning people are moving, they already have passports. So if you will see the graph, it has little plateaued there. So in 2014 also, we expect that it will finish at 3,50,000 applications received and the services rendered for people. Again, it is plotted on that particular way, so somewhat it has remained the same. And Pan India versus Mumbai, how we are. Our traffic is 4% as far as Pan India is concerned. You have already heard some statistics, like we have processed after the system 2.2, Mumbai has done 9.16. Then passports issued under PSP are 2.01 crores. Mumbai has issued 8.6 lakhs. Number of appointments released daily at Pan India level 49,000, Mumbai we are giving 2,350. Then average days for post verification all India, it's 42 days and 47% within 21 days. At Mumbai it's little higher, 59 days, 25% within 21 days. So what are our achievements? We have 10 days waiting cycle. So appointments, once you apply today, you will get it after 8 to 10 working days. We try to have 2 passport melas. Melas meaning we have additional appointments which are released on Saturdays. We endeavor to do 2 at least in a month. So next mela is on 20th December and we will do another mela on 27th December, just before the end of the year. So that will again give opportunity to people to avail of, that will reduce again the appointment cycle. Then passport camps are held at different districts, like Daman we do in Aurangabad, where people travel all the way from there to Mumbai. So those people who are in far off places, we go there. The concept is based on government at your doorstep. So we go there, we take our biometrics, we take all our technical team, and we just we have their photograph and everything done at their district and processing done at again in Mumbai. So next our camp is in Aurangabad, which is from 10th to, we do these activities on Saturday, Sunday. So 10th and 11th of January we have at Aurangabad. So these passport camps, general our sort of a thumb rule you can say, we hold them every 2 months at select places. So way forward for us, what exactly we want to achieve is to bring the appointment cycle to 3 days, because people here in Mumbai are restless. So we want to do it from 8 to 10 to 3 days. Then reduce processing time from average 2 to 3 hours to 1 hour, so that it becomes, I was wondering why the topic is painless passports, but to make it how passports with pleasure. So let us hope we can achieve that within an hour, so that people can see. We in outside missions we always say the visa when we give it should be cafe con visa, it's visa with while you are drinking coffee. So let us hope with public private partnership we will also have passports where it will be a pleasurable experience. And you will wonder why I have given that image there. It's a new office building which is coming at BKC, and it's a state-of-art building. We plan to shift there, let's hope, in next 4 months. And we also plan to have one of our PSKs there. So let's see how it works out. We are already working on it very seriously. So maybe after 4 months rather than Worli, you will be coming to BKC. So some interesting national statistics. I just want to give you some statistics where I thought you should be, you will be, you will feel how much traffic we have handled. In that, youngest applicant we have served is 2 days old, and the oldest applicant we have served is 116 years old. So there are so many call center inquiries daily. We are handling 25,000, and other statistics like 49% of passports are issued within a month, and public dealing counters have increased from 350 to 1610, 1,600, and our public dealing hours, they have increased from 4 to 7 hours a day. We have also replied some 4,000 odd RT applications. So our vision, the way I am replicating it again, I am saying it again here, our minister is very keen that Passport Seva Kendra should be in every district. So let us see how, and we finance it and other aspects. Thank you.